Threes piling upon threes. Threes upon threes. So you're hitting the low D, threes piling upon threes. What do you feel? Because it's just threes piling upon threes. So you're hitting the low D, but it's going to triple. What do you feel? Because it's just threes piling upon threes.
Let's see what happens, is it? Oh, fuck.
How you look at the world has to be with a certain amount of skepticism, because you have to accept, just as a human being, that you don't know. This stuff is ambiguous. Governments have lied to me in the past. Government have lied to me in the past on multiple occasions. So, yes, I am going to be skeptical. I'm making this video because I kind of want to drill this point home of your government has lied to you on multiple occasions. Governments lie. Their interest is not the same thing as your interests. And oftentimes, if you set the precedent, if you can show the precedent, if you can show multiple occasions where the government has said and done things that were unscrupulous, that was grossly immoral, and yet they did those things either to their own population or to other populations, then you've set the precedent. I don't understand why the media doesn't understand that the precedent exists, in which case interacting with government in the world in a little bit more skeptical way. For whatever reason, they do not. That is why I'm here. Let's take a look at Ken Livingstone. Let him finish.
So literally, politics is a dirty old game, and I think the simple way this has been a mad rush to make all these decisions. We should be waiting for the full police inquiry to come up with a report. It could very well be that Russia has no involvement in this. It could be a rogue Russian agent was behind it. But you have to ask one thing. If Russia wanted to kill this man, they could have killed him when he was a prisoner in Russia. Why have they waited this long? And why use a chemical weapon that makes it look definitely as though Russia's behind this?
first season of Afterlife instead of watching this show. That's a show about a man who wants to kill himself because his wife dies of cancer, and it's still more fun than this, okay? Season 2 is on the way, so in the end, he obviously didn't kill himself, just like Jeffrey Epstein. Shut up! I know he's your friend, but I don't care. You had to make your own way here in your own plane, didn't you? Right, most films are awful.
But it's got a triplety feel because it's just threes piling upon threes. So you're hitting the low D.
John
Is it recording?
The cop, he used what he knows about holding people down. And the four of
It's
them
recording.
down.
Okay. This is going to be a short video about me going on a electric longboard. It's wet, so I'm going to take the Ranger X2. The brand name is Backfire. Always wear a helmet, so I'm going to put this helmet on. I'll edit this video later. So this is a video about electric longboards and people go and see them. Oui. Ok. Je dois aller chercher mon père. Il va attaquer le voisin. So this is...
And they're holding their legs and their arms and wherever.
Right. So here's my electric longboard.
Benno has a ceremonial dagger. And he, the back to shame this is here. Because,
How dare you!
and he, crap.
Found my controller.
You know, they worship their gods, you know,
Let's
Baal,
hope. Right, so
Lucifer.
I've got my dad
Hail
going
Satan.
senile. He thinks that one of the neighbours climbed into his garden to cut his shrubbery or bush or some plant anyway. I'm not quite sure what sort of plant it is. I've seen it. And I'm convinced that my dad cut the plant himself and has forgotten. Why has he forgotten? Because he's going senile. He's losing his memory. Secondly, my mum is worried about my dad because he's senile, but he's also a bit aggressive. He never used to be aggressive.
Slams his dagger, ceremonial dagger, to
Bruce Spence, who was like usually the thug type that likes to hurt people.
So what she did.
And then he has this knife.
Oui, je vais aller l'engueuler.
And then there was his sister.
Oui, laisse-moi, come on, let...
Chalice. They collect the blood.
Tu le vois?
They drain the baby's blood in the chalice. And then they chop the baby up. Put it on the gold platter. And then they pass it around for Holy Communion. So it's the black mass. The real typical old-fashioned black mass that the Catholic mass is based on.
Oui, je suis devant lui.
The Catholic mass is
you
the black
recognise
mass
it
is
now?
a sanitized version
Do you
of
recognise
this.
where you are?
There's nothing Christian about Catholic mass. It's that's all going on, and then the next thing I remember
Walking.
is they the whole point behind doing
Dad.
having the woman not
Dad.
drugged and not hypnotised is
Dad.
to pump as much adrenaline through
Dad.
the blood as
Follow up.
possible, because people are addicted to,
Dad. It's here.
to adrenaline. And when they drink the blood, you know, it's, you know, the baby's blood. You know, the baby's in distress, so it passes on somehow to the kid. And that's why they, you know, have this sort of situation going on. And at the end, I was over here, and a bloody orgy broke out, and everyone started having sex. They're sexually aroused by this stuff.
Dad. Well, that was one of my worst videos. Probably one of my best as well.
You've got to understand that they are sexually aroused by this crap.
For a moment, you entered the astral dimension.
What?
A place where the soul exists apart from the body.
Why are you doing this to me?
To show you just how much you don't know. Open your eyes.
Subscribe below.